What's up, YouTube? This is Andy, and I'm here to show you my deck, which is the Sylvan deck. It's still being tweaked a little bit, but I feel like this could be, a good matchup. Well, not Fire Fist or anything, but until the next Primal Origin comes out, I believe this could be a really competitive deck. And then we have the Martial Leaves, which is right now $25, which is unbelievable for a rank 3. But here we go. So we got two Sylvan Hermitaries. I like the fact that you can excavate them and you pick up 3 cards, and you could put those back in the top of the deck in any order. And it comes in handy. You could top deck another Sylvan card, for example. Sylvan Kumushirum, Romo, I believe. I think I messed up on the wording, but if this excavating effect for him is destroying back row spells or trap, and also you could also excavate other cards on the top of the deck. Once is when you flip summon, like for example, flip summon, and you can excavate up to 5 cards max, which is really awesome. And you know, and the most valuable card in this right now, Sylvan Martial Leaf. For example, why? I believe because of the fact that if it gets excavated, you can destroy a card and a monster card, and honestly, and you need. I run too, but it's always good at having on when you excavate it. When there's a synchro monster or a big fatty in your opponent's side, it comes in handy. And then we got the good old Sylvan Peacekeeper. I run 3 because once this gets excavated, you could bring back level 4 higher, and you special it from your side of the field. And Peacekeeper, it comes in handy also. You got, Sylvan Flower Knight. I didn't put any Blade Defender because even if the Blade Defender is 1900 beat stick, it's just the Flower Knight. As soon as you put it in field normal, it excavates, But the 1900 beat stick, Blade Defender, he has to attack. And honestly, it's the risk you have to take. And this, as soon as you normal summon it, you could just get the effect already. And 2 Fallen Angels of Roses. It's really good. It's a sense of Grapha, but from your hand. You can special from the hand, not from the graveyard. And as soon as this is break 7, so as soon as you have 2 at hand, and you could special and go for Draco Sack or Big Guy. And as soon as it dies off, it gets banished. So yeah, it has a risk, but I'd take the chances. It's 2400. And Titanium, obviously you have to have Titanium when you can negate effects. Good old Titanium. I don't think you can see it right. Yeah, Titanium. It looks really pretty, and not for the fact it's pretty, but it's 2800 beat stick. Plus, when something targets, you could tribute 1 face-up plant monster and negate that activation of that card that potentially destroys any of your cards. And what makes this come to life is the double lone fire, because as soon as you tribute either plant or itself, you can potentially bring back. I always bring Hermitry, Titanio, or any other plant monsters. But yeah, it's really good. We got generic. We got always a generic Dandelion. Trying to get those synchro summonings going. Spore. It's always good to have Spore, right? And the Breeze. Just because you could go bring back Martial Leaf to go to Black Rose Dragon. Also, we have included for right now 2 Dragon Rulers, the Blaster and Redox. Now, since we have a lot of fire, You know, obviously, might as well just go for Blaster, and you know, we got Earth. Because Professor Summon Lone Fire and Lone Fire to go to something else. But Redox is a really good card, you know. And then you know when you don't have anything in your field, might as well bring it out when you try to defend. 3K defense, pretty good. And right now, triple mounts Sylvania, and it's good because it also quickens your play. But as soon as the new spell cards come out, like Sylvan Charity, and that gives your draw power much greater and stuff. And but this right now it's good. I like it to keep it at 3. It might be at 2 later on. Who knows? I'll test it out. And then the Sylvan Blessings, I have 2. I could special Hermitry when it's discarded, when it gets excavated, or when it dies. I could bring it back. But it's cool because I can potentially stack myself into you know, Martial Leaf and destroy a monster in their opponent's side, or the mushroom looking guy, destroy field spells, or any spell trap card, or Peacekeeper to go bring back Martial Leaf, go rank 3s, or use the excavating and put a top deck and excavates, and then you get another Lone Fire back from the grave, you know. Well, hopefully it'll get tweaked for sure. We got our staples: Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Trip, MST. Well, it's always good to have MST, right? Always good, always good. Solemn Warning. We got the staple traps: Bottomless, Tarantula, 2 Mirror Force, Compose, and the 2 Finish Chains. Yeah. And it's always good to have it. I'm trying to do it as the same format as Mermails, because Mermails obviously, because it's really monster heavy, and they actually bring out more monsters as fast. It could be turn 1 to turn 2 already have their monsters all in place. But you know, it's just up to the next set, which is the Primal Origins, coming out probably sneak peek probably coming out in mid-March. And hopefully we start getting the Sylvan deck to top tier. Hopefully we get top tier with the Sylvan, the Hermitries, and the level 7s are coming up in the new set. And there's a lot of crazy archetype, excavate new archetype. But you know, and then lastly we have my tokens for Dandelion. For the rank 3s for Martial Leaves or Lone Fires, we have Livier. When you banish your Lone Fire for your blasters, and we have Leviathan Dragon. You know, rank 4s. Not a lot of rank 4s, but we got Gaga Cowboy and Black Ship of Corn. And then we got Big Eye for rank 7s. Of course, we got the Dragon Rulers at 7s, and also the Fallen Angels at 7. Also, we have Master Blades because, yeah, trying to negate that effects, you know. But I'll switch it with Draco Sack, hopefully. For rank 8s, we got Heretic, the Sun Lord, Dragon Overlord. We got Felgrand. It's also good. And then we have Formula. That's our Synchros. Cataster, Black Rose Dragon, Stardust, Scrap. The Leo Keeper. I actually like this because it doesn't. No card can be activated. Any effects or any abilities can be affected by him until the main phase 2. It's always good, and it's 31 beat stick. And this card, Star Eater, I do definitely pull. I actually pull this quite often. I try to summon as quickly as possible, go for game, and it does help out because you know those little mini creatures turn out to accumulate a big ass creature. Excuse me for my language, but yeah, Star Eater, always good. And for my side deck, I don't really have any. It's just sometimes I do actually tweak it a little bit. So I have Tempest for air. I got a lot of Peacekeepers, Dandy. Oh, Dandy's Earth, right? I'm messed up on my type of Dandy, but yeah, but and then Marshall Leaf. But for a title, we have Marshall, but we only have 2 water. And that's sadly what I have as a Dragon Roost. We got another Marshall Leaf, Miracle Fertilizers, Spore, Flower Knight, Crane. Well, I have three Crane. Hermitry, 1 for 1, and another fertilizer and Call and Hunted. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be top tier as soon as the Origin comes out. And right now, this is a good deck. I got back from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Almost when the 5Ds were out, and I'm glad I'm going back to my roots on Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is my first deck I built this year, and hopefully I build more decks to show you and give you an idea of what to build. Alright, well, that was my deck, and thanks for watching, you guys, and have a awesome day.